Welcome back to the Sports by Schmucks channel here. We're at the Dallas Stars BAGM and we're about to get into the NHL entry draft. So we're going to simulate past the Young Stars game, get right to the draft. No, I do not want to play that game. Here's their top five based on the scouts, but I don't really trust those guys because I kind of know, because it's so early in the year, in the series I should say, who is actually good. And by that I mean who's actually good in real life. So we'll get to the retirements here. Surrey and Koivu, Dvorak, Bertuzzi, Kabina, Ryan Smith, Joe Corvo, Timo Solani, so names like that. And Marty Brodeur did not retire, so that's kind of surprising. As we get into, we'll go to the trading block here, see if this gets us any offers. I want first round picks. And I want and I'm willing to give up anything else. So commit that to the trading block. As we get to the draft, let's begin the NHL entry draft. So I've got 4 picks in the first round. You see Dallas's, Winnipeg's, Washington's, and St. Louis were the 4 picks that I had. So, but really, the reason I tanked so hard is because I want Aaron Ekblad. So I'm going to do whatever I can. Well, I'm going to do what I can to move up to that first overall pick. So here it goes, because we're dealing with one team right now, and that's Anaheim. And let's see if they want to give up that pick. They do, so that's good for us. So where's the other 6th? And then another 6th. So hopefully this will do it. I'm not going to hold my breath, but let's just see if it goes through. And they did it. So we can just settle it right now. Aaron Ekblad is going to be a Dallas Star. Now it's just a matter of selecting him first overall. So Aaron Ekblad, welcome to the Dallas Stars. So we'll just go quick sim to the next one. And let's see here. With the 11th pick, let's see what's available. This guy's 3.5 stars. I mean, none of these other guys are reliable. Hey, I live in Saskatchewan. I live about an hour and a bit away from Saskatoon. So you know what? I'm gonna take this Sherbak kid. Let's look at his stats. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty decent. Wrist shot accuracy and wrist shot power. And that's semi-accurate too. So imagine that it's at least going to be like a 75 and an 80. Good skating. Decent. Well, not very physical. He's definitely going to be a top 6 player. So, you know what? I like him. And being a Saskatoon Blade doesn't hurt his cause. So you're going to get on my team. Let's see who else. With the 15th overall pick of the draft. You know what? I like OHL kids. This guy is a power forward. Nick Ritchie here. As we look at his stats. You see nothing's very accurate, but he has a huge slap shot power. So, you know what? Power forward, left wing. Let's give him a shot. He could be a future, at least a 3rd line player if he develops. And then we'll go to the last pick of the first round. And you know what? I could go with like a Jared McCann or a Hayden Fleury, but Sam Bennett's the top rated skater right now in the NHL. So I imagine he's going to develop pretty well. And these are our new uploads, our new rosters, I should say. So let's see if I can move Sean Horcoff, because that's a guy I want to get off the team. And I think it might be difficult now because of, for cap reasons. Like Washington have to take $5 million in cap from Washington. I wonder if they have an expiring that they are willing to trade. Let's see. Grabo's expiring. Erad has 2 years left. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's see. Somebody, St. Louis. Any big contracts expiring? like $5 million contracts. Whitney, okay. Whitney. Let's see if that works. They want him. I think like Whitney will be, you know, I can just release him. It's essentially just trading that. They want to give picks away. Yeah, let's see if I can get that from them too. So pretty much Horkoff for Whitney and a second. I doubt it's going to go through, but let's give it a shot. I'm pretty much getting Whitney back, which is kind of funny, but let's try it anyways. Yeah. Did not. I don't see why they're, you know, telling me to check out their trade block when, you know, I'm anyways. Okay, let's see what we got here the next round here. I know Ho Sang's pretty good. Windsor. I thought he was a London Knight. Maybe he wasn't. Anyways, defensive awareness already 74. Slap shot power 89. 5'10 right wing. Let's see. Does it say what he is? I'm going to assume he's a sniper, or at least a two-way forward. A playmaker. You know what? Let's give him a shot. Why not? I recognize his name, so we'll see what happens there. Let's try it again, shall we? Who was it that wanted him? It was St. Louis. Who are they interested in giving away? Nobody with term, at least. Let's see here. Where was he? Where is Raven Me? Sorry for this. No, there's Whitney. Horkov. They want Horkov, and let's instead of that, let's try like a third, let's try a fourth. See that? Values, it's still not their way. So it looks like I'm not going to be moving him again. So now that we've scouted some people, we got some sleepers. I guess we can. Oh, you know, okay, there it is. 3-star. It's a green star, so it's a good potential. Sam Watson, another kid Spencer Watson, I should say. I'm thinking of Sam Bennett that I've seen play in real life when I've lived in Ontario. You know what? I'm gonna draft Spencer Watson. I'm gonna do that because Spencer Watson, Sam Bennett played on the same line in Kingston when I saw them play. So that's gonna be something that I probably will save for a while if these guys ever make it up to the big team. If not, they're good. They're good trading assets. Let's see who else would take. I think Ottawa was a team that wanted Horkoff. Let's see. It's no big money retiring, or sorry, contract expiring. Salary, highest one. We've got McCulloch there, but he has too much value. Not really anyone to match up with that. I think if I give him too much money, it wouldn't end up working. Let's try St. Louis again. Why not, right? They're the only team that I can seem to work with something. Let's see who else they have in terms of people with big deals that are big money that are expiring. Whitney, Beverly is 2. You know what? I'm just going to hang on to Horkoff. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe I'll see if I can move him again in free agency when maybe some more people have more flexibility, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just going to sort by potential, see if there's any steals right now. Well, nothing really right now. That Lin Tu, not even going to bother trying to pronounce his name. I'll take this Schoenberg kid. See what happens. Next pick, 4th round. Trainer. You know what? Where is that? I wonder if anyone took him yet. I'm gonna take this Lin Tu Niemi guy. See what happens. As we get through this. And, you know, I'm just going to sim the rest of the draft. Because I think that's my last pick. And it gets complete. So, let's see who they ended up picking. Michelli. Okay, whatever. So we'll go Now into the re-sign phase, which is pretty fun. Which could be fun, I should say. So obviously I want to get all of my draft picks signed, but we're gonna see what is what essentially. So Horkov comes up next year, so maybe I can get rid of him this year as an expiring contract. Who knows? Who is UFA? Jokinen, Fiddler. A lot of guys. Well, I'm gonna want to keep Jeffrey. I want to keep Eakin. Okay, let's just go by position. Sagan, Horkov, Scheifele. Because I can even I've been playing Horkov on the second line with Scheifele. If I keep him, I can always just put him as a third line center. And Max Reinhardt is at least that, so he could still jump this year because they haven't done the jumps yet. So he could actually be. So you know what? I'm pretty good letting some of these guys go, at least the big name guys go. Left wingers, Richie, I'm going to be signing. Ben. So I definitely need some help on the left wing. Right wing. Very similar thing. I'm going to need some help there. Well, this guy's going to be gone anyways. So let's clean him up. And let's clean this guy up, Austin Smith. Defenseman. Dylan, I'm going to have to re-sign. Gaunch, I'm probably going to have to re-sign too. And this guy, Fortunas, not very fortunate for you, you are released. Labry, you can go. I don't need you. Same thing with... Oh, Ekblad I'm keeping for sure. These two guys can go. And where's the other one? Where is he? Lindbaum. Goodbye. And yes, Sinitsyn, you're gone as well. So this is just clearing it up, so hopefully it'll be able to help out. And you can see I got one retained salary there. Goalies. I'm gonna re-sign him, I guess. You can go. Don't need you. I guess you're gonna be the... What do you want? Whatever, I'll just put you in the minors and you won't have anything to say about it. And Nils Tropic, I just offered him something. Two-way, sure. Okay. So let's get to it. Forwards, let's go to centers. You know what, Jokinen, you were nice, but you just don't fit on this team anymore. So goodbye, Olli Jokinen. Eakin, gonna negotiate a new contract with you. What do you want? 1 year at 1.5. I could do that. 3 years at 2. 10%, 1.20, 1.8. Let's just put it up to that. Let's go 1.85 for 3 years. Scheifele staying. Fiddler, you're going to be going. Goodbye, Fiddler. Mueller, I guess I'll keep you. I guess I'm going to need to keep you just as a... Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you can take that. Let's see. Peterson, you're going to be released. Garbutt. That's actually not too bad for a seventh round pick, I should say, for that guy. These two guys can be released. Although I love that name, Cody Payne. Sorry, you're released. And this guy can be... There's one thing I wish this game would do is once you like offered a contract, you put like a check or something there, just so I wouldn't forget. You know what? I'll keep Garbutt. He might want, if he wants a two-way deal, yeah, he can stay in the minors for all I care. I need some people to fill out the minors this year, and I might as well just fill it out with these guys. Let's see here. King 23. Wanstrom, no, you can go. There's no real spot on for you right now. Same thing with King. There's no real spot for him. Considering I got a lot of like look at all these centers I have. Radek Faksa is tons of potential here. I'll keep him around too. Okay, let's go to left wingers. Jeffrey, I'm going to have to re-sign. He wants 1.75. Russell, we'll keep him around too. Nice and cheap, I like that. Sure, that's good. And if you don't play, I can just bury you in the minors. Okay, Richie, entry level deal. That's nothing. Watson, same thing. And a lot of these guys are going to go back to playing in the CHL, so that's not really a huge deal. At least for these guys. No, you're gone. No, I want to just release you. Oh, they're unsigned players, so I can't release them. So I'll just not bother to sign them. They'll be a free agent next year. I guess while I'm doing this, as there's not really many players that I'm actually trying to sign long term here. I guess we could talk about the playoffs right now. One of the big things, well, it's hard for me to get into it because as a Leaf fan, a lot of my guys, my team isn't in there, so it's kind of frustrating to see a team that was third overall in the division, all of a sudden is not doing anything anymore. They just kind of fell. Oh, here's a good one. This is one that I'm going to want to watch out for. I don't like that he's not asking for that much of a raise. Oh, okay, well, that's where it bumps up. Let's just do 2 years for now. And we'll give him the 1 point. We'll just give him the 1 point. Whatever he's asking for. Just give him that for now. As I was saying, like, it's tough for me to accept how poorly they played coming down the stretch of the season. I mean, I know the stats had say that's exactly what was supposed to happen, but to me, it's like I guess I can't even say they played so well, but they at least were in games and didn't really do anything wrong. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The Leafs are not an issue right now. We'll just talk about the actual playoffs. The big talk right now is, I guess, the Seabrook hit. He got 3 games, and some people are joking that he's going to miss the rest of the playoffs because of those 3 games, and St. Louis has a big lead. But you know what? With the way it's been working out, I wouldn't necessarily count Chicago out. I mean, everyone says it's not a series. A series isn't over until you lose a game at home. And St. Louis has... And both games have gone to overtime. Chicago still, like we said, has not lost a game at home. So if they lose game 3, yeah, they're done. If they lose game 4, they're probably done, even if they win game 3. So let's see. Okay, here's some people re-signing. So Dylan re-signed. Eakin re-signed. Roussel re-signed. Garbutt. Everybody is re-signing. And these are the draft picks. All right, I got everybody. Sweet. So let's see what I have left to re-sign players with, or who's left to re-sign. Ali, no. Okay, let's see. Let's just sort it like this. Who doesn't have a contract? Oh, just those 4 random guys. You know, I'll give it to this guy because he has 3.5 stars. And the only way he'll get better is if he plays. He looks like he's 7. Jesus. And he should just accept the deal. So yeah, Chicago I don't think is done yet. If they win, if they can win at home, then nothing is over yet. And it's only even 2 games in the series. St. Louis has defended home ice, which is what they're supposed to do. But good for St. Louis for coming back. Everyone pretty much counted them out after their late end of the season tailspin, losing those 6 straight games. But they've come and shown why everyone thought earlier they were going to be a Stanley Cup favorite. So we'll simulate up to here, or we'll stop right here, I should say. The unrestricted free agency. We'll take a look to see. Continue. Now that we'll see who is a free agent, if there is anybody good in free agency. No, there isn't. So some of the guys that I thought who might have been a free agent obviously did not get there. And really, that's kind of too bad. RFAs. Yeah, there's nobody in this free agency really, which is fantastic for my building, considering I've got a lot of cap space left. So this could be tough now, because I was expecting some players to get to free agency based on what's happening, but I could sign a D-man like Niskanen, 27. I do have the cap space to to outbid for some of these players, and he would just be just place him on, what is he, top 4? That's probably something that I need, a good top 4 defenseman. Offensively, nothing. So I'm gonna have to look at my roster and see where some of these guys fit in with their deals, and see what I can do, because I guess I don't know if I'm probably not going to be a contender this year now. I thought there might be a bigger name or two in free agency, but those are the breaks when you play the game like that. So come back next time. We're going to get into free agency then. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, guys.